Welcome back to another lesson. Today, we'll be discussing how to craft your brand's mission and value statement. This is going to be your step by step guide in doing so. So, in order to create a mission statement, we need to clearly be able to communicate our brand's purpose and values. So, you must know why this is important to start off. So, we're going to discuss why the mission and value statement is important. First and foremost, it defines our brand's purpose. What is it that we're doing? That's really how to clearly define it. So, simply put, we are going to really define something that really has a clear statement that helps your ideal audience understand what it is that your brand stands for and what your brand aims to achieve. So, a well crafted mission and value statement will help you build a strong brand identity. It will help you connect to your target audience and to like minded individuals that want to collab with you as well. The first step in building your value statement and your mission statement is to define your purpose. Ask yourself, why does your brand exist? So if you have a pen and paper now, I want you to go ahead and write this question down. You can choose to go through with your brainstorming as you're listening, or you can just write this down now and come back to it later. And another trick, if something doesn't come to mind right away, don't feel bad. Just come back to it later. A trick that I learned is when you write out a question and it's in question form, you can literally do this before bed, write it down, go to bed, and wake up in the morning, and the answer will be revealed to you. You'll have information that comes up through your intuition, and you'll have a lot to write down. So if it doesn't come up right now or when you're in that phase of brainstorming, be sure to come back to it and, just don't give up on it, of course. So the second question I want you guys to ask is, what problem does my brand solve? Okay. Next thing I want you to do is write down, what impact do you want to make in the world? So you want to really take your time out and make sure that whatever comes up, make sure that you just go ahead and drop out all of the things that you have that's coming out. This is going to be your brainstorming phase, and at the end you're going to come up with something that's clear and concise that defines your brand's purpose. But the first step is to just go ahead and let out everything that comes to mind, and you can look back over it later, okay? So now that we have that out, we have our brand's purpose written out, you're going to move on to step two. Step two is really identifying your brand's values. Okay. I know you guys heard me mention this in a few other lessons, but now it's time to really get clear on making sure that our brand's purpose has a clear understanding, and now to understand what are the values behind that purpose. So the values are your principles, your beliefs that guide you through your brand's decisions. It helps you make the right actions. And now we're at the point where you're going to go ahead and make that list of your brand's core values. And you're going to, once you look through your brand's core values, you're going to narrow them down to at least 3 to 5 main core values. And you're going to ensure that these core values that you've written down, you're going to ensure that they align with your brand's purpose. All right. So if you've done that already, we're moving on to step three. Step three is crafting your mission statement. So you have your brand's purpose defined. You've already identified your brand's values. And now it's time to craft your mission statement. So your mission statement, of course, should be clear and concise. It should communicate your brand's purpose and values. This is what it's made up of. And I'm telling you guys, you might not get it correctly, or well, I don't want to use the word correct. You might not get it down to how exactly you want it the first try, but this is something that you can craft and make it just as you please along the way, but you don't want to have nothing written down. So your all of this that you're creating, it should be easy to remember. It should inspire others to take action. It should use simple language that's easy to understand. And like I said, it should communicate your brand's purpose and your brand's values. Once you have written this down and, crafted to the point of your liking, we're going to refine and test our statement. And this is what I was saying a few minutes ago. You're not going to get the perfect shot right away sometimes, and that's okay. Because once you crafted this statement out, you're going to refine it, okay? You're going to refine it. I've done this many of times. I've refined my statement, my bio. This is stuff that you work on and craft it as you learn and grow on your journey. But we want to make sure that this is in line with our brand's identity. We want to make sure that it resonates with our audience. So, in order to do these things, we can ask for feedback from our audience by generating a feedback form. This can be done on Google Docs. This can be used done on typeform.com. There's many of free resources that you can use to generate your form. And I actually use HoneyBook as my software, and you're able to craft all of these types of things, forms and everything you need there. So as you'll find in the resource section in the platform, if you guys are part of the Polished Visibility Academy, you're going to find the section where I have all of the resource links for everything I've used, everything I'm using now, anything that I've used in the past. I'm going to have like a whole resource section for you guys to go through, and if you need to sign up for any of these platforms for the tools you need, you'll be able to do so. But you're going to ask for feedback from others if you don't feel clear. You don't have to do this, but this is only if you don't feel clear. So you're going to refine your statements accordingly to how you feel as you're growing on your journey. So by now, you guys should have crafted your brand's mission, value statement, and also you should have made sure that it's all aligned with the overall brand identity that you guys really want, which is a strong brand identity. So, like I said before, this is helping you define your brand's purpose, okay? And this is going to guide you through your brand's decisions and help you establish connections in the future. Make sure that your mission statement is very compelling and it tells your brand's purpose and values very clearly. And like I said, if you're a part of Polished Visibility Academy, you already know that you guys will receive live Q&A sessions. You're also going to receive coaching sessions as well. So if there is something that you didn't understand or you need me to dive deeper on, feel free to let me know and we will do so accordingly. So until next lesson, stay polished in for the win.